Sport Minister Gayton McKenzie kept his word when he announced a multi-million rand boost for professional boxing in the country. The minister announced some major changes to the sport after he made a promise at the boxing indaba earlier in the year. Now, amongst some of the key changes, the minister has tasked Boxing South Africa and promoters to push the minimum purses for fighters from 4,000 rand to 20,000. Speaking at a banquet to honor 36 boxing legends and former stars, giving them championship belts that were owed to them and paying them 80,000 rand bonuses, the sports minister said his department was also donating 1 million rand to the boxers' benevolent fund he previously said was plundered. Now, one of the legends that was honored on the day was Hall of Famer Vuyani Bungu, one of the most successful boxers ever to come out of the African continent. Well, I had a chance to speak to him about the minister's plans to improve boxing in the country.
We have put in a capable board in boxing. We are putting in serious money in boxing. Boxing is part of our budget. We've put the best board. We are about to appoint a permanent CEO in boxing.
I'm standing here with a true South African sporting legend, not just a boxing legend, Vuyani Bungu. Thank you so much for taking time to speak to us. Firstly, just your take on the announcements that were made by the minister today with regarding to the improvement of the sport in South Africa.
For us as legends, for us as former boxers, there is doing something that we never dreamt of. Because remember, I'm the only boxer in Africa who defended his IBF 13 times. But after I retired from boxing, I felt like I was used like a chappies. When the chappies has got taste, you enjoy it. And then after that taste, you just throw it away. So it's giving us hope.
Vuyani, to create more champions that can defend 13 times like you, what are we missing in terms of development and creating the Nika Kumalos, the Vuyani Bungus of this world?
My man, it's simple. We go back to the basics. And those basics are going to be done by us. Boxing needs us. We can't be pointing fingers. We need to take the baton, and move forward. Because we've done it. We live in boxing, we love boxing, we walk boxing, The only thing that needs to be done now by us, forget about the other promoters, forget about the amateurs, forget about it. Let's start our own product. Go back to the amateur level.
All these legends that you see must be the ones that are giving us commentary when the fight is on. And they must be paid for that. We are tired of listening to people that have never boxed. They've not even fought at school. In Ilimagwala, now they must tell us, let me see, what must happen there.
Would you then say that there's a role for people like yourself to play in boxing? And how do we get that right? To say, this is a Vuyani Bungu, this is a welcoming leader, this is a Ditao Mulefiani, who have been part of boxing in the past. What role do you think you can play?
You guys need to rebrand us so that our kids that are coming up, they know us. By putting our fights there, so that they can see exactly who is Vuyani Bungu is. Before I can even explain myself. So that they see exactly what I have done for the country. Then you can take it from there. Because we need to go to schools. Kids are troubling teachers over there because they don't see us in their midst. They don't see us in their community. I get emotional when I talk about this thing. Because our kids are dying in our communities, but we are there. The only thing that we needed is the wheels to move. Now our minister is doing that.
A lot of boxers from the Eastern Cape and beyond look up to you. How do we find those young boxers?
Let me tell you, South Africa is made out of 9 provinces. And in those provinces, there are legends in those provinces. And some of them are here. When we talk one voice, because we've got our common goal to build this South Africa in terms of sport, going back to our basics, and instill discipline to these boys. Yeah, but we came up with something that we are going to organize each and every legend to each and every province, so that we can sit down and say, you know what, this is our sport. Now, let's pull our socks and move forward with our sport.
There's something wrong with you if you didn't like boxing. There's people that talk about boxing and there's people that box. Bomatume, there are the people that talk, the MEC of Gauteng. I bought a ring worth here today because he talks too much and say the boxes are small. Vuyani, can you just deal with him quickly for 5 minutes when we are done here?
It's beautiful when you look someone's face and see the smile. Yeah, and it gives us that drive that even tomorrow, if we can say, let's go to the field, we can't be hesitated to go to the field, because there's these wheels that we were looking for all these years. But this minister now is doing something special for us.